It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Northern Monk Brewing Company and it's a can of their Transient. It's a hazy double dry hopped IPA coming in at 7.4% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. This beer, a nice bit of smoke on the can opening, is available in Morrisons. I found this just yesterday in my local Morrison store and I was over the moon to find it because I was searching for this for a couple of days, and the rest of the new beer that's just launched. So we got a 1 to 2 finger whitehead. Look at that beautiful hazy lemon drop coloured beer. It's a straw. If it was cleared, it would be straw coloured. It's nice and beautifully hazed. Haze for days, as some people say. And it's just fabulous. I mean, it was £4 in the supermarket, as long as it's good. I've not tried it yet. But to get a big, hazy, double dry hopped IPA in your local supermarket for £4 a can, it's a pretty good deal. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, it smells good. Really good. Whoa. It's really tropical. I can already tell that they've conditioned the water, if you like. They've made the water soft. It's important for a brewer, or it's important that a brewer does that when it comes to these hazy IPAs. It's all right throwing loads of hops at something. It's all right kind of adding the right yeast. But if over 90% of the ingredient is water, then you really got to make sure that water is conditioned properly. And they make it soft. They make the water nice and soft for these beers. And it gives the hops a chance to shine. And the flavours are passion fruit, mango, pineapple chunks. It smells really good. A little bit of spice in there. A bit of black pepper, something like that. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh my goodness me. I feel really excited. I feel really excited that let me explain where I live. I live in a town called Barry. We don't have bottle shops, we don't have canned shops, we don't have our first craft beer bar opened about 10 days ago. It's really nice down there. They got these lovely glasses down there too, called Craft Republic. But with the current situation, 2020, you've got a book to go in and you've got a 2-hour slot, and you know, it's still not kind of what I want is accessibility. I want accessibility, and I just feel so excited that yes, it's £4 a can, but it's 7.4% ABV. It's chock full of flavours. Which we'll get to in a moment. But stone the crows. Stone the crows. It's nice that a town of 46,000 people, we don't have a bottle shop type of thing. It's a bit, we're slightly late to the game when it comes to craft beer. It's nice that you can nip down to your local supermarket. My local Morrisons is no more than a mile and a half down the road. So I feel really privileged, really lucky that these beers are now on my doorstep. And if I need something for a quick barbecue, or even if me and the missus wants to have a quiet afternoon on a Sunday, go and get some beers, I'll just nip down and pick up some amazing beer from my doorstep, and it's great. It's absolutely great. I love it. I love it. So I'm not choosing sides. I'm not saying that yes, I support the supermarkets over the bottle shops. It's just my nearest one is in a town called Penarth, which is about 2 or 3 towns away. It's about 15-20 minutes away. It's not too far. It's not too far. I should make more of an effort to go. But when you got something on your doorstep and it tastes this good, then I'm all over that. You know, I'm all over that. Right, flavours. The water, as I mentioned earlier, really soft, really lovely, really juicy. The hops are really juicy. Tropical hops coming through, passion fruit, mango, citrus, touch of pineapple chunk. A little bit of sweetness from the malt coming through also. Is a little bit, a tiny little bit of bitterness on the back end, just to help balance the beer. But it's all about that middle. It's all about the middle. It's all about them passion fruit and mango flavours coming through with a slightly kind of creamy, dense mouthfeel. I wouldn't be at all surprised if there was oats in this beer. If you think about when they put when you cook oats in a pan and you're dishing them out on your plate and you're left with that kind of white sludgy stuff in the bottom of the pan, that's what is, you know, that's why they add hot oats to the beer, to give that body, that depth, that kind of thickness, almost to the newbies out there, almost like a kind of a creamy milkiness about it in the mouthfeel, not in the taste but in the mouthfeel. It's creamy and rich without the widgets and without the kind of nitro kind of beers. This is done with oats, I'm pretty sure. A little bit of orange peel, a little bit of nectarine, a little bit of that spice I was talking about earlier, a little bit of that kind of white, black kind of pepper flavours coming through on the back end. It is a terrific beer. It is a really, really terrific beer. And yeah, I'm just really happy that it's just so accessible to me now. The range in the supermarkets is just getting better and better and better. And I think the more people that become aware of craft beer, for me, the better. For me, the better. I want to have a bottle shop in a town where 46,000. It's the largest town in Wales and there's no bottle shop. What's that all about? You know, you can go to wonderful, I've been there, wonderful places up around Leeds and Manchester and Huddersfield, and they've got some amazing bottle shops, and not just one, but 2 or 3 or 4. And they're selling amazing beer, and I know people who go into these shops and they're friendly and they know the owner, and it kind of is just fantastic. But for a town of 46,000 people not to have a bottle shop, I think it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. You know, I find it a bit ignorant, really, that my fellow townsmen just haven't quite grasped craft beer yet. There are a few though. Daniel Bale. Right, I'm going to rate this Transient Hazy Double Dry Hopped IPA Northern Monk. Is there any real description? I'd like to... Oh, there we are. Find your path as fog descends. Step into the haze and the mist of time. Ingredients. Did we have the oats, which I was kind of guessing that they would have. Water, malted barley, gluten, oats, wheat, hops and yeast. There we are. The oats are there. The oats are in there. Transient, Northern Monk Brewing Company. Fabulous beer. I'm going to rate it. I like that enough, I really do. I really like that enough to give that a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!